I never thought my life would turn out this way. Even now, when I sit alone and think about everything that happened, it still feels like a dream, a painful dream that refuses to fade. My name doesn't matter anymore. What matters is what I did, and what it cost me. For many years, my husband and I tried everything to have a child. We prayed, fasted, and went from one hospital to another. Every time the result came out the same, negative. Still, we didn't give up. We held hands and told each other that one day, it would happen. But as the years passed, hope began to fade. I started feeling like I was the problem. My husband never blamed me, but I could see the sadness in his eyes every time someone asked, "When will we hear the cry of a baby in your house?" Then one Sunday, our pastor called me aside after service. He said he had been praying for me and that God had revealed something special about my case. His words felt like light in my darkness. He told me there was a divine instruction that required deep faith and sacrifice. He said if I obeyed completely, I would carry a child before the end of that year. I didn't understand everything he meant, but he sounded convincing. I was tired of waiting. I just wanted to be a mother. Days later, he invited me for what he called special prayers. I went, innocently, fearfully, and hoping for a miracle. That was how I made the biggest mistake of my life. Weeks passed, and one morning, I felt strange. I went to the hospital, and the doctor smiled, saying, "Congratulations, you're pregnant." I froze. Tears filled my eyes. I was happy, confused, and scared all at once. When I told my husband, he shouted for joy. He hugged me so tight that I could barely breathe. That was the first time in years that I saw pure happiness on his face. But inside me, I was breaking. I carried a secret that could destroy us both. As my stomach grew, my husband's love grew even more. He took care of me, prayed for me, and called me his miracle. I tried to smile, but every time I looked at him, guilt filled my heart. Then one evening, while we were having dinner, he suddenly said, "I had a strange dream last night. I saw a man holding our baby." My heart almost stopped. He continued softly, "I think we should do a DNA test when the baby comes, not because I don't trust you, but because I need to be sure that nothing spiritual is wrong." I tried to laugh it off, but he was serious. I begged him not to, I even cried. But he insisted, saying, "I just want peace of mind." 2 days before the test, tragedy struck. He fell ill suddenly and never woke up. The day he was buried, I felt like my soul was buried with him. I cried until I had no more strength left. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. I just stared into space, wondering how everything went wrong so fast. A week after the burial, I began packing his clothes. I couldn't bear to see them anymore. That was when I found the letter. It was hidden in his drawer, folded neatly, with my name written on top. My hands shook as I opened it. He wrote, "My dearest, I know how much you love me. I know how far you went just to make me happy. I also know what you did, even though you never told me. I was never angry, my love. I only wanted to hear the truth from your lips. I was ready to accept this child as mine because, long ago, an accident in college left me unable to father a child. But I loved you too much to tell you then. You have always been my heart, my joy, my home. Please take care of our baby. I forgive you completely." I dropped the letter and screamed until my voice broke. He knew everything, yet he still loved me. That night, I sat by the window as rain fell heavily. I felt as if he was still with me. Not to scare me, but to remind me that love, even when broken, never truly dies. Every night since then, I've lived with both love and regret in my heart. I often whisper into the silence, "I'm sorry. I never stopped loving you. My baby is growing now, beautiful and full of life." Sometimes, when I look into those eyes, I see my husband, his calmness, his kindness, his forgiving heart. And every time I cry, not just because of what I did, but because of the man I lost, the man who loved me even after death.